We're back after what's been a very long break. Let's have a chat about that. And let's also see if we can knock off Anderlecht finally and give ourselves a chance at winning the regular season. Let's go have a look. G'day there, gang. Welcome back to Chump the Champ. I'm Walynds, but most people call me Wally. Today we're going to play at least one game, maybe two, depending on how the results go. And we're going to have a little bit of a chat about a couple of things. And we're going to open something that I've been sent. So those of you from Australia will know that there's a bit of a rental and housing crisis going on in Australia. My landlord is selling the house and I've had to find a place to move. It's been very stressful. I haven't felt like recording. I just haven't had the oomph to do a lot, really, other than drag myself out to looking for properties and trying to downsize and get rid of a whole heap of furniture and that sort of stuff. But that's beside the point. I've also just recently recovered from a long-term back injury through my workplace. That's all cleared up now. I'm starting to find I feel a bit positive. One thing I haven't felt positive, though, is about leaving this save hanging in the air. I was always considering wrapping up the save at the end of this season. We'll have a think about it. But there's other stuff out there. I'm really keen to play some Formula 1 Manager. So if you'd like to see me play F1 Manager, let me know in the comments. I've also been playing a bit of RimWorld and streaming that. So get over to Twitch. My Twitch details are in the description. And let's have a chat about RimWorld and that sort of stuff. Do you like that sort of game? Would you like to see some more variety content on the channel? Or shall I stick to the FM niche here? To be fair, I've grown on the back of the FM stuff, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I miss playing Dota with my mates and playing FM and editing instead. It's not. I mean, I really enjoy the editing process. Don't get me wrong, but I miss playing Dota with my mates. I miss playing a bit of World of Tanks with my mates when they're on. And yeah, I mean, I think I've played solid Football Manager now for 4.5 years or something like that, without playing a lot of other games other than World of Tanks and Dota. And yeah, RimWorld came out of nowhere and I've enjoyed that. I've been hanging for Formula 1 Manager for ages, so even if I do continue on with this save, it'll probably be a different sort of format. Perhaps I'll bring you a highlights package of 2 or 3 games, and then I'll bring you a game so you're not falling behind on what's happening in the season. So yeah, let me know what you think. So now some more positive news. Most of you know that this dude here, Jose Ferreria, was one of my players at Kefin Druids in the start of the save. If you haven't checked it out, go and check him out. He was my right winger in my Kefin Druids lineup that won everything in Wales that we could. And I think he left us before we made the Champions League qualifiers, unfortunately. But I think he did get a little bit of European action in there somewhere. It's been so long I've forgotten, to be fair. But Jose and I have struck up a bit of a friendship after we had a bit of a chat on Twitter and that sort of stuff. And as you know, go check this video out up here. He sent me all the Kefin Druid stuff that you can see in the background there, that I still proudly hang up there. And it's just such a great and wholesome thing to have on the internet, is people like just lifting your mood. I mean, he sent me that in the middle of a COVID lockdown at work, and I was wearing full PP every day, absolutely drenched to the bone with sweat at the end of every shift. And yeah, I wasn't in a good place. And that just made me smile. But Jose has come through again from his new club, Kajaanin Haka. I've absolutely messed that. In fact, I'm going to go have a look now.
A few moments later.
Kajaanin Haka, I think, according to Jose. Let me know. I mean, seriously, I have trouble getting my mouth around French names, and I've been managing French and Belgian teams in this game forever. But he sent me a top, so let's have a look at it, shall we? Let's not show my address to the entire of the internet, Wally. I got sent this ages ago, and that's how busy and stuff I've been with moving house that I really haven't had much time to get into this. I am really freaking struggling with this one. The last one opened so easily. Ah, there we go. What have we got here? What have we got? I know they were yellow, so let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. It's black. Vamos! Kajaanin. Wow, that's awesome, Jose. To be fair, I'm a big lad. I'm going to struggle to fit into this, mate. But we're going to hang it up in the back, and it'll be part of my background. Dude, You're freaking amazing, mate. You know that. I enjoy our little chats that we have once a month on how you're going and that sort of stuff with your new club. So I'll leave a link to his Twitter and his Insta in the description. Go follow him. I mean, I just think it's great that I've got all these new teams to follow and a new footballer to follow. It's all right, he's not playing in the top leagues and that sort of stuff, but that's outweighed by the fact that he's a top bloke. Thanks so much, mate. I mean, what a freaking top bloke. I mean, we're going to have a go at getting into it and we'll see, I guess. Well, just give me a minute. Come on. I just barely fit into it. Thank you so much, dude. What a great top. What a great top. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. I'll get you that scarf soon, bud. What a freaking champ. One of the best things to happen to me in the last 12 months is to get my content noticed by a player that I managed. How freaking awesome is that? And as I said before, it's great that some wholesome stuff comes from the internet, just not the normal trolling and bullying that you see on the cesspit, that's Twitter, of occasions. Anyway, let's go play some footy manager, shall we? Rightio, so let's get into it, shall we? It's been a while, so I think the last time we came to you was Paris Saint-Germain, who... Look, to be fair, to draw with them in the first leg and only lose 4-1 on aggregate, I thought was really, really, really good. So we've played the next two matches, which has been my first two matches of Football Manager in a month. We beat Frank Sporrans handily 4-0, and then we did struggle against Westerlo a wee bit, but we've played well. And other than that loss against Paris Saint-Germain, look, the last game we lost was against Anderlecht in the cup final. We haven't lost in the league since we slipped up against Antwerp ages ago. So let's get into the match here against Anderlecht and see if we can catch them up a little bit on the league table. We are, as you can see, Anderlecht are 4 points ahead of us on the table. We need to beat them here, and they need to lose their next game for us to, well, they need to at least draw the next game, but realistically, we want to lose their next game for us to win the what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God. Come on, Wally. To win the regular season before the league split. That's right. Out of practice, as you can see, but that was part of the reasons behind doing the RimWorld streams as well, was that it get me used to talking into the microphone and addressing the camera again, because to be honest, it's been ages, and like I said, I just haven't felt like streaming. I hadn't felt like recording. Yeah, and I didn't even really play much Dota and stuff with my mates in the meantime. It's just been a bit of a crap time for me, but hopefully things have improved on the house hunt front, and I'll be into a new place, so there might be some disruption to episodes and stuff coming out soon anyway, so we will see how we go. Once we're going to make 3 changes to the team here, I'm not sure I'm down with that. I've already made those changes. Hey, let's go to team selection and just check it out here. Yeah, I've already made those changes, and I can't play Dickie Diamonds. He's suspended. What are you on about, Football Manager? Go home. You are drunk. Right, so we go into this game. We'll reintroduce the team to you because it's been a long time. We have the legend that is Ricardo Tosi in the goal, Silas Ganaka, Marcelovic, Verbrugge, and Valentin as the back four. Ganaka's form dropped off a bit over the last, I think I mentioned in the last episode that Ganaka's form had been dropping off. He's had a couple of games for the Magoos to try and boost his form. Now, I've been pulled up on this. Magoo, rhymes with number 2. Mr. Magoo, number 2. Are you with me now? Good stuff. The term that's used in Australia, if you're not playing in the first team, you're playing in the seconds, or the number 2s, the Magoos. I've over-explained it now. I've ruined it. Anyway, he's played for the Magoos and got some form back. So hopefully he can do well. He didn't play well the last time I started him, and Dickie Diamond had knocked him out of the spot there, but Dickie Diamond went and got himself sent off in the last game. For a guy that really doesn't have the skill to be playing for us, he does a job for me. And the other injury concern is that a very informed Regis Pierre also got injured. As you can see, 7.19 over the last 5 games as compared to a 6.9. Nice. Over the season. So let's hope that doesn't bite me. And Marcelovic has had a couple of interesting games here, but he's still averaging +7 for the year. So pretty solid in the back four. The midfield picks itself. Askews, Bella Marquis, Romero in the centre of the park. The three Peruvian boys have just done it so well for me this season. Romero can't get into the Peruvian national team somehow. I don't know. He has been absolutely dynamite for us. He's scored 10 goals for us this season, and he probably has as many assists. Let's just have a quick look at that. 5 assists, 8 goals and 5 assists in the Pro League A. Yeah, how he's not in that team, I don't know. I am considering playing him, putting him on an attack role a little bit more often, especially when we're chasing the game, and just so we can overlap with Montoya a bit, because he seems to have that eye for goal. Cunny and Alea, the ever stays in the wings. Sometimes, last game I played Cunny out here, and I played the young fella. Where is he? Here on the left, and he's scored again. I mean, he's just been fantastic depth for us. Can't really find a spot for him at the moment. Have they patched this game since I come in? He was in my substitutes for the last game. What is going on here? Is he fit enough to play? No, he's not quite. So we're going to go with the guys that we've got on the bench there. And Montoya continues to hold Big Kev out of the team up front. Verbruggen, Rodriguez, Chindress, Henri, Smekens, Big Kev, and Lucas Boone on the bench. Let's get into the match, guys, and let's see if I still remember how to call a game of Football Manager. I'm thinking that's just a little bit loud there, so I'm just going to turn that down a fraction. Bear with me a sec here, gang. Rightio. Lev, yeah, he tends to cause me problems, but, yeah, I don't really want to upset our defensive shape. Ibrahima Diallo's another one to watch out for, and we all know Visharan, also good, and Floros. They've all caused me problems in the last few matches against these guys, and Pawn off the bench as well. Very deep lineup, this Anderlecht team. Look, I really don't think we have too much right to be at the top of the table here, but the results speak for themselves. We're 13 games unbeaten. It's all down to hard work, just as the press are saying here. And look, I really think that we've got a chance here. I'd like to at least break even before we go into the league split. I mean, if we can get that gap even down to 1 point before the league split, that'd be absolutely fantastic. The first highlight is for us here, and young Valentin throws the ball in, and Romero gives it away, but it's picked up by Alea. Alea on a quick run. Alea will go himself. He goes all the way, and at the end, it's a bit of a tame shot at Grasso there. But encouraging signs early. Right, Askews scored his first goal for the club in the second last outing with an absolute belter of a free kick from just outside of the area. Askews tries to put the ball in again, but he turns it over, and Araujo is down the flank here. Askews is chased right back here. What a great chase. Oh, that's a lovely ball for Ilev. Yeah, he's going to do it again here, Ilev. Back to Araujo, Diallo. Oh, Visharan, the danger man, outside of the area here. And we've held our shape well here, and they've gone all the way back to Wilhelmsen on the back there. Latomba crosses it in. Oh, it's cut out well by the young fella in Verbrugge. Oh, no, we've given it away. Oh, that is so lucky. There. We made an absolute howler of a mistake in front of goal there, and they weren't able to punish us. They are playing a variation of the old Wally lineup. So they got wing backs, and they're essentially playing 3 up front with the back 5 with wing backs. So this could be interesting here. That is a formation that could potentially unlock us, but so far it's been a bit of a stalemate. And we'll just throw the ball to the other team, why don't you? The green and black jerseys, guys. That's who we need to give the ball to. Montoya holds the ball up well, gives it back to Askews. Askews finds the speedy Cunny down the flank. Claude Cunny. He's a bit of a tight angle for the left footer there, but I probably would have liked to see him just blast the near post there and see what happens. But instead, he's chosen to cut it across the face of goal, and it looked more like a cross, but there was no one there for it. Their XG is much higher than us, but yeah, and they've had a lot of the football as well. Shit, we are some 18% behind on possession here. I'm just going to pump the fist here. But on worthy display. What we might do, though, is we might go to the tactics here just quickly. And I think we're going to press a bit higher up here. We don't have enough of the football. I want him to overlap. Do I return in kind and go with the wing backs? We'll see for now. We'll see. Why have I got that overlap on there for? What did you do there, Pass Wally? Oh, no, that's right. I probably don't need to play that now because I finally got gets forward more often into Valentine. We're going to go with a positive mentality now. And we are going to push a bit higher up the pitch, and we're going to take the game to these boys early and see. Why is it standard? I want at least a higher line of engagement. Some screwy shit going on here. There really is, gang. Rightio. Happy with that now. Right, let's get out there, boys. Let's go out there with a bit more of a positive mindset and see if we can relieve these gentlemen of the football for at least a couple of minutes. Poor play ratings across the fucking knackers again. Look at it. Jeebus wet, knackers. I mean, really, dude? I mean, you're coming off, man. I'll give this guy all the chances. They reckon he's gonna win the Ebony Boot, and I'll give him all the chances, and he repays me like this. For Brugge, you don't play there. Or you kind of do. I think I need to train him up as a wing back, to be fair. Right, Rodriguez, you come on. Show us what you got, son. More defensively minded than knackers, but is what it is. The rest of the defense playing okay. Alea, not so. Now, Alea's just come back from food poisoning. Joe, I think we're going to make this change early here, and we're going to bring Alea on over here. We're going to play Claude Cunny as a inside forward on attack, and we're going to bring Alea off for Lucas Boone. And we're going to give Montoya another 10 minutes maybe. And he's the next one with his head on the block. Romero, after I talking him up, having a shit game. Inside forward for you as well, sir. Also on attack. Right, hopefully the wing backs on support. Push up. Let's make sure we got an overlap instruction on here. Right. Let's do this, gentlemen. You've got this. We're going to pump the fist. Make me proud, lads. Oh, look at that. My first fisting of the players in some time. Right, Askew's from the corner. Looking for Big Marcelovic on the back stick, but can't quite find him. Yeah, we've had a little bit more of the football this half, but I would still like to see us use the ball a bit better here. Right, Romero gives a terrible ball, but we pick it back up. Valentine unlocks the defence. Berlamarqui. Oh, Grasso makes a beautiful save. Boone with the second phase ball. Puts it in. The ball is headed away, though, and inevitably it ends up in safety. So, what are my plans? If I continue on this save, I want to manage a club in one of the big four leagues, I think, or the big five, whatever you want to call it. Germany, France, Spain, England, Italy. Probably not France even. I think I'm done with French-style football. Well, that's it. That's the minor league title, short of a miracle next game. Oh, no, they're 4 points ahead. There's the minor league title to our rivals Anderlecht. That is not what the result I wanted. And bit of a poor showing from a few of our stars there. Romero not good, Montoya not good, and Cunny not good. The three people I rely on to create and score the goals, not good. Berlamarqui, the evergreen Alessandro Berlamarqui, does all right. Marcelovic back to form for Brugge, good. Ricardo Tosi, well, you just expect that from him by now. Deary me. Well, what I think we might do here, gang, is we might call that a day for this episode, and I'll get this one uploaded as quick as possible. And we're going to come back to you for the league split. It should be interesting. Points get half, so we'll have a 2-point deficit to make up, and essentially we're going to have to beat Anderlecht. We're both on undefeated runs here. We're both still on undefeated runs because of this. Let's twice have hit that. We didn't play as well as we can, but I'm happy with the result. Yeah, I guess we played really badly, but I guess that's the option to take there. Sarang, come on, boys. The old boys, Sararing. Yeah, my old boy Sararing, only 1 point away. Come on, who have you got? Who did you play? Oh, that Frank Sporins absolutely annihilated him. I've got another mate managing Frank Sporins on YouTube. Go check him out. Taggers385, I think it is. Again, I'll leave a link to him in the description. I met him in another stream, and yeah, it's just coincidentally he's managing a team there, and he started putting his saves up on YouTube. go check him out. Well, I would have preferred to come back with a win with my first match back after a bit of a layoff, but never mind. We're still undefeated. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the episode. Subscribe if you're new here. Again, let me know if you're interested in seeing any other sorts of content from me on this channel. I'm going to be playing other games and I'm keen to make content on them. I've got some good ideas from RimWorld. Go and check me out on Twitch. I'm streaming more regularly again. Link in the description. And also, as always, thank you, Jose, man. You're a legend. You're a legend. Scarf's on its way soon, dude. My name's Walynds. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.